Namaskaram. Welcome to the new episode of Nritta Saparya. In today's episode, we are going to discuss about an interesting factor or interesting theme in Thala Dasa Prana. That means the 10 lives of rhythm. That is YATHI. So let's begin. So what is YATHI? YATHI means arrangement of the rhythmic patterns or chollikattu or swaras in a particular patterns or particular format, that is called as YATHI. According to the arrangements, YATHI is differentiated into 6 patterns. That is Samayi, Vishayi Yti, Damaru Yti, Murdanti Yti, Gopuccha Yti, Srotovaha Yti. YATHI is not only applicable to the Purvangam of a Jati or Swara, it is also applicable for the Uttarangam also. Let me explain. Purvangam means the first half of any Jati or Swara pattern, and then the Uttarangam means the second half of the Jati or Swaras. In today's episode, we are going to concentrate on the Uttarangam alone, that means the second half of the Jati or the ending part of a Jati. That will be more easier to understand the concept. So let's take the Kidatakatarikidom Adavu as an example. For the first Yati, that means Samayi, the chollikattu or the rhythmic patterns or the swaras are distributed equally. For example, Kidatakatarikidom, that is repeated thrice equally. So if you are taking the tak kidatakatarikidom, that will be repeated thrice. So this is how it is distributed. So let's see how to play Samayi in Nattuvangam. I'm just taking the kidatakatarikidom adavu. Or so if it is repeated equally, that is called as Samayi. Now the second one, that is Vishayi. Vishayi doesn't have a proper pattern. It might be like how to say that means 3. Then so it's like 3, 1, 2. So it's not like with a proper pattern, that is Vishayi. So the next one is Damaru. Damaru means the the instrument which is there in Shiva's hand. The top part of the Damaru will be bigger, and then it comes to a narrow version, and then from there it expands to the wider one. So big, small, and then big. So for example, so big to small, small to big. This is how the Damaru Yti goes. Let's see that in Nattuvangam. You can make your own way, like it doesn't have to be like takadikukadagaridam. You can try it with tadingidatom, or like different rhythmic patterns. You can try out the Damaru Yti or any Yati. The fourth one is Mridanga Yti. Mridanga means it starts from a smaller portion to bigger one and big to small. So that's how the Mridangam shape. The instrument which we play in Carnatic music and Bharatanatyam, Mridanga Yti. So Mridanga Yti means small to big, big to small. Let's see. Let's see that in Nattuvangam. Next comes the Srotovaha Yti. Srotovaha means like a river. How the rivers are starting from a smaller point, and then while it merging it with the ocean, it getting wider and wider, isn't it? In the same way, Srotovaha Yti also starts from a small pattern which end up with the complicated rhythmic pattern. So let's see. So So small to big is Srotovaha Yti. Let's see that in Nattuvangam. Then comes the Gopuccha Yti, the final one. Gopuccha. Go means cow, puccha means the tail. So the tail end of a cow, how it will be? Bigger to small. In the same way, Gopuccha Yti is also starting from a bigger Chollikatta to the smaller one. Let's see that in Nattuvangam. This is how the 6 yatis are designed. So after understanding the various types of yati, you can choreograph or compose your own rhythmic patterns, and then when you're composing a jati, you can end it up with like Damaru Yati, Mridanga Yati in different various patterns. One of my guru from Kalashetra, Srimati Nirmala Nagaraj, she has composed a beautiful song called Yati by comparing Shiva's various aspects into Yati. So it is like Shiva treating the Asuras and Devas equally, so that is Samayi. And then the instrument which is there in Shiva's hand, that is Damaru. So by hearing the Damaru sound, everybody gets scared, even the Asuras get scared. So Damaru Yati. Mridanga Yati is taken for like Nandi's Mridangam. When Shiva is dancing, Nandi is happily playing the Mridangam. So there she compared the Mridanga Yati. Then comes the Srotovaha Yti. Srotovaha Yti to compare the ganjas which is there on Shiva's head. So it starts from like a smaller pattern and it gets wider, and then Shiva is taking ganjas on his head and then tying it. So there it is being connected to the Srotovaha Yti. Then comes the Gopuccha Yti. When Shiva is walking or moving, the person who accompanies him is Nandi. So when Nandi is also moving with him, his tail is also moving in the same way how Shiva is moving. So there is Gopuccha Yti. By getting inspiration from my guru's composition, even I have composed some jatis for my recent choreography, that is Loka Veera Mahapujyam. It's a song on Lord Ayyappa. In between each stanzas, I thought of introducing jatis where it ends with different yati patterns. Not only ending with the yati pattern, the Purvangam and Uttarangam both are compiled with the yati pattern. For example, I'll just tell you the Samayi which I have used in my composition, Loka Veera Mahapujyam. Swami Sharanam Ayyappa Sharanam Dalam Kutom Takatadininatom Tadiku Takundari Takadiku Kundari Takadiku Ditiku Takadikam Tukunda Takunda Tonkadanam Tatiku Ditiku Kunda Takunda Takadingu Takadadikadom Takadingu Takadadikadom Takadingu Takadadikadom Loka Veeram Mahapujyam Sarvarashakaram Vipum. So it goes on like that. Hope this video was really helpful for all new dancers and Nattuvanars there. So when you're choreographing next time a new jati, or you're composing your own jati, you can always keep this in mind. You can always implement this yati pattern in your jati starting from the Purvangam to Uttarangam, or if you just want to apply it in the Uttarangam, that means the last part, you can compose in a different yati pattern, and then that is really fun to create new jatis like that. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. We will meet you soon with more interesting factors in dance and Nattuvangam. Namaskaram.